and it's all here. The sunrise is here. What do I got? I have to do this. Ooh, got this there. Got the coat on. Got the clothes. Got the neem. There we go. That's what was. Oh, hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, Instagram, it's me, T from the Pattersons, taking trains to Tibet, getting it all together. Boop, 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 boop. Yes, this is Grand Rising Report. Oh, for this Grand Rising Report, well, first of all, I finished, the thing here with the devil. I'll post that in a little while. The Consalva, this one's called The Binding Free, a Wilderness Consalva. You'll see it later if you tune in. Oh, but we got things to do this morning. Blue Light Brigade, blue lights over, when sunrise is ready. So we got to make up our, the for the mouth, the slushy thing, not slushy thing, what do you call it? The pulling, the mouth pulling. Got some cloves. Put in my little thing. Got some cloves in there. No. Put some cloves in there. Just a few cloves. I put a little bit more. I'll put a little more cloves in. Well, the cloves are inexpensive. You should use that a lot. Put that in, right? And then got the cloves. I got the cold pressed virgin coconut oil. Put that in there right there like that, right? I thought there was something else you can put in there too, but I'll leave that alone. Now, at one point, when I started this thing a couple of years ago, I actually put neem in it. No, well, I'm putting neem now. I actually put turmeric in. I did that on purpose, turn my teeth yellow and stuff like that, but it's all right. Okay, now here's the thing. I got fresh neem. See, this is neem right off the tree. There's a lot of neem here in India, man. It grows every place. And what I'll do, I got a little bit of the. Well, I get the little branches. Got a little bit of stem. Put that in there first, there like that. Boom, boom, boom. Right. Little, not bark, but the stem. The stem it goes, well, I guess you call it bark, like that. Then I got the neem. Got that little flower on it too. Put that there. See, this is the neem, and that's the neem flower there. I think I'll take here's my scissors. I should do this naturally, just rip it, but no. Let me be gentle. Snip that there. Oh, that didn't work out too well. I got to rip it anyway. And put a little bit of the buds in there on the stem, right, like that. Don't get in there. Then I'll stick some. Should I put it? No, that's too much. Wow, what the heck? I'll put a lot in there. Look, that will put the whole. Well, you can't make. I guess you can't have too much, can you? I don't know. I'll put that in there too. Stick that in there. Just a thumb. Just a thumb. Boom, 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 boom. Stick that in there. Now I should put a couple of leaves in there too. I'll put some leaves in there. I'll use this up here. I'll rip it there. I'll put the leaves in there like that. So now, so I got the, hey, strangely enough, see, I got this from my healer. My healer's, every time I need some, well, I get a couple of sources. My healer's wife went and got it. Talk about the neem. But I mentioned neem in the poem. See, it says, the second line, the third line of the poem is a 7-line poem. 7 words a line, 7, 4, don't worry about that. Well, you get that. It says, around near that neem-rooted leaf tree. See, now I got a little text in the poem, a little preview. Do my marketing, I guess. Okay, we got that there. So we're missing one ingredient, and here it is. Now I get this from the cow, the spice shop. Boom, boom, boom. We're talking cinnamon bark. None of that, not say process. None of that. I'll take the whole. So stick in there. Cinnamon bark. I'll stick that in there like that. Ooh boy, we're all the way to the top. In fact, that was one. I operate in threes, so I gotta find two more. Get another one here. Two. I get a smaller one, a thicker one maybe. Okay. And here we go with number. I don't want to do that one. I don't want to do that one either. Well, come on now. People, I know you all want me to talk about something. I don't know what I want to talk about. I'm telling you what I'm doing. This is the Grand Rising Report. I'm reporting live to you. I'm reporting how you make your I forgot what you call it. The pulling. And that's it, right? Now I could put some castor oil in there. Maybe I'll put a little castor oil in there. I'll put a little bit more cold pressed coconut oil. Maybe I should. I mean, castor oil ain't gonna hurt. Should I? This is a dilemma now. Should I put some castor oil in there? I think I will. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some castor oil. Well, I'm gonna get some right over there. Hold on a second. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of castor oil in. Not a whole lot. Again, this is cold pressed castor oil. So everything is cold pressed. Why? I don't know. If they have something healthy about it. You can ingest cold press. Other stuff, you don't know what they come from. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of castor oil in. I said tiny bit. Because this first time I'm doing with the castor oil. That's tiny enough. Because I don't know. I'm not certain. That's the way I operate. This is a big problem. Well, it's not a problem for me. Maybe a problem for other people. I'm willing to, as long as it don't hurt, as long as it's not painful, it don't kill me. I end up. I can't be a scientist because if I was one of them scientists, I'd be like be experimenting on myself. I'm like that. Well, whatever. Okay, so that's done. That's done. Where's my cap? Hey, Cappy, where's the cap for this? Where's the cap for this? It's around here someplace. Now, look, I got to search for the cap. It's around here someplace. By the way, this is a Grand Rising Report. It's a Thursday. Man, there's a lot going on in the world. I'll have tonight's a Thursday? No, it's not a Thursday. It's Friday. What day is today? Thursday was yesterday because I did a whole thing. Yeah, this is the end of the week. This is the week wrap up. I can't wrap nothing up if I don't have the cap for this thing. I'll find it. It's around here some. Oh, here it is. Right over my magnesium vitamin D, magnesium glycate complex combo kit tablets. I'm having a new one. Gotta open this up. I gotta be healthy, The only thing I'm missing, see this is the vitamin D there. That's the vitamin D tablet right there. Then that's the, supposed to do twice, once in the morning, once in the evening before you go to bed. This, and interestingly enough, see, I haven't done black seed oil. Fear not. When I get to the States, I get some black seed oil. Now we go back. They have black seed oil in Zimbabwe and South Africa. I didn't do black seed oil here. which is all right. You know, I like to give my body time to recover. You know, not recover, to get used to not having something, so it could sort of say, "Oh, okay, yeah, okay, we understand what you're doing. Sure, oh, yeah." You know, I don't like to get hooked up on one thing. You know, like I'm doing the magnesium. This magnesium thing here. Like I said, I'll get more magnesium because you can never have too much magnesium. But other than that, like vitamin C, all those other supplements, I don't do a whole lot of supplements. I figure my body, I get out of the food, my body will do it alone. So that's how I get the castor oil. I guess the castor oil and the coconut oil will go good together. I don't know, you know. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so that's all done. Now do the black seed oil thing. I got some other stuff that I want to do when I get to the States. I get some other kind of stuff that you could eat for the healing, you know, because the physical thing is going rather well now. I just got a my hips still hip thing, you know, still thing like that. I figured this month we'll get it all done, you know, so I'll be standing back up straight again instead of, you know, instead of like whatever. Okay, I got a little bit of. I should put the whole darn thing in. I mean, she gave me the whole thing, so let me just stick the whole leaf in there, like that. Okay, so you just witnessed, I guess, you know, live, and I'm living, color, and I'm colored. Say, whoa, brother, colored, isn't that a designation for South Africa? Well, yeah, but that's a cultural thing. Color is a cultural thing in South Africa. You know, in fact, interestingly enough, my wife, she's she's Zulu also. We live in a coastal area. She's Zulu, and San, the original people, right? But she was raised in a Cape-colored family. So she got that cultural thing, you know? It's a cultural thing in South Africa, you know? That's what that woman, Tyler, but she's not Cape-colored. Tyler is like Johannesburg colored. There's a whole lot of different. Well, they look the way they look, you know. Like Madiba's got some color to him, you know. I know he's supposed to, but you can tell he's from the San people. It's a mix. South Africa's like being like Florida. Got a little people all over the place like that. Hey, 219. I don't know what Borges is. How you doing? So like that. So when I say I'm colored, though, see that comes from the tradition of like, you know, the people that's kidnapped from Africa, and then we came as Africans. Then we were enslaved. You know, the black people talk about enslaved, my people from South Carolina, you know, enslaved, and then going through antebellum, whatever. At one point, first we were Africans. Then we was like Negroes. That was you see the posters like this Negro here. You got this. He's runaway Negro. You know, he accept. And if you catch him, you can send him back. They had all kinds of laws in the States, man. We went through a whole lot of stuff, you know. Lynching and whatever is the least of it, up to this day. But on my birth certificate, well, they don't have the designation of birth certificate. On my birth certificate, it's my parents. They say, you know, my father, Early Sloan, that's early. That's a black name. My mother, Cordell. My mother's birthday just passed last night. Oh, peace and blessing on her. So, Cordell, you know, that's a black name. You know what I'm saying? You can't get no blacker than black. and then they have the designation. What were they? It says colored, because at that particular point in the 50s, I guess, you know, that's when I'm born. So I guess I could come to South Africa and show my birth and say, hey, come from colored parents. I'm colored. You know, Andrew Young had to do that when he came to South Africa when he was the ambassador or something like that, and he had to, because they wouldn't let black people because it was so they had to I guess he was honorary colored. Oh man, these designations. That's the way the supremacists work. You know, they have laws. They change laws at their will. That's what's happening right now. They change laws the way they want to change laws. That's what we're talking about. I have to talk about that tonight. I'll give you a hint. Do you know? This is so funny. You can get America always. I'm talking about states now. America always had the United States of North America. You know that. They always had this thing, the lottery. You know, they pull this thing out, and then if you when you get the lottery, you can get a green card and come to the States and work, whatever. They always had that, right? So that's one of the things they instituted. I don't know when they instituted it. It's certainly after slavery. It wasn't anyway. So you could be a U.S. citizen, right? Now with Donald Trump, I keep on telling people Donald Trump he's smarter than you think. Say, well, if you can have a lottery and do like that, then we can sell citizenships, right? So now instituted this thing. I think it started already, where you could buy an American passport, that passport like that. See that passport like that? American passport. What was that? I think it's $5 million. I think you'd always do something. $5 million. I think they even had some other just a lot of other countries. If you pay them enough money, you can get a passport to that country. You know what I mean? I think. Anyway, all I'm trying to say, and everybody's in all going, oh, you can't do that. Blah, blah. Don't you see what he's doing? I'll talk about this tonight, but hey, look, he's showing up. He's giving a buffer class for all his. You get the billionaires. Now he's not paying $5 billion, $5 million. So now he's bringing a whole class of rich people that can take advantage of New York. Well, yeah, New York laws in the states, right? So you can have dual citizenship, whatever. When you have your citizenship, whatever, and you can come there and do your dirty deeds, do your plundering, because you're not. United States is like the Catholic Church, man. It's a corporation. Come on, let's not get it. We'll talk about it tonight. Maybe if you're still around. I want to show you. I got my pulling oil for my teeth in the mornings. You know what I mean? So that the heat, and do like that, and we'll see you later. All right. Take care. Bye.